guy's mind like Gary Porter, who has seen now Jill Canusa and Medusa with such strong runs. This guy is a real veteran and a great freestyler.
Uh-oh, in trouble already. Nice save. You're on the money, though. These guys have got to take it up, and they know it. They don't want Medusa and Jill to beat them. There's some pride here. And a world title on the line.
Now, what I like about Gary Porter is he's got some momentum going. He can keep it on all four wheels. A lot of signage being taken out here. There's one of the cars that was just brought out, and it gets crushed.
Wow, that was a strange pirouette. Got it straight up and down. Brought her around. I like the touch of hitting them sideways, just to give the judges a little different look here. He's got a minute to go. Right to the van. Climb it. Oh, he's stuck. Nope, he's okay.
This is Gary Porter out of Wadesboro, North Carolina. Nice air there.
This Marvel Comics team based in New York City has tried a few drivers. I think they've got to keep her here if they can keep the deal going with Gary Porter. He's one of the greats, and he seems a renewed enthusiasm I talked to him today. He's really thrilled to be in this truck.
Nice wheelie. Got that thing up on two wheels. A custom Spider-Man truck. Marvel Comics, as you said, Scott, really wanted a seasoned veteran. They've got one.
Don't get much more seasoned than this old boy from North Carolina. Even when he's stuck, he keeps the noise, keeps the momentum.
Time winding down on Gary Porter. Nice run. They're waving it off now. And while it was a nice run, I still don't think it's enough to beat what Jill Canusa did in Ridgehead. Oh! Doesn't count, but that was pretty spectacular.
Well, he decided.
And he's going to roll it over, honestly.
That's a pretty solid score. And here comes the kid to try and beat him, the next generation of the greatest name in advanced auto parts monster jam, Ryan Anderson. Not yet 21 years old, and he is off to a rip and roaring start. Anderson just thrilled to be here in this big field.
We got a few new things that we're trying and I'm not too sure on, especially with the obstacles being so big here. But, you know, we got to let it all hang out. We have good fans here paying their hard-earned money, so we're not cutting back one bit. The body's brand new, but I don't think it's going to be after this night.
Whoa, Nelly.
Mark, notice something right here. Even there was a little kind of a stutter to bring the truck down. I want you fans to notice the flow. I mean, he is just rolling with big momentum, move to move to move. There's not stop and start, and they're not even slowing down here.
No, not at all.
This is really, really outstanding flow. And for somebody so new. You can hear that throttle rhythm, and it's not quite like we're used to with his dad. There's a little difference. He likes revving that thing up in the air.
Well, he's got that big speed. Wow, that's the biggest air we've seen all night.
And he
does a combo move, goes from jump to jump, lead to backside, over the sick air jumps. That was the biggest air we've seen. The nicest move from Ryan all night long.
And he did that right as the time expired, so all three regulation judges are going to consider it. Now he's in Magna Flow Performance bonus time. Oh, look at this. Again, I'm so impressed with the momentum and the flow. There's no wasted time here. And again, I can't stress enough, this young man is not yet 21 years old. The reigning Rookie of the Year, and the sky is the limit, most people will tell you, on this young man's career.
He's got a long career ahead of him. Look at this crazy sick air. You know, the beauty of this for this young man is he's been able to grow up around this sport from day one. Like you said, it's a natural feeling that they get. You know, it's in the blood, the Anderson blood, driving. But he's been in cars and mutters and everything else since he was a little boy. Could have chosen his driving style and his ability even here.
Oh, here there it goes. Look out. I thought he had it saved. He said it was going to end up
Not being so new.
I mean, I don't think I did. All right, Bellhand's still your leader. Now here's Chad Tinkler in Spider-Man, another guy who has had amazing moments here. Remember his leap in the Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Incredible. Another front cover of that yearbook that we get to see, that we so look forward to seeing every year.
Chad Tinkler and Spider-Man. Chad is like a few other guys who have driven several different trucks in this competition, like Pablo Huffaker, who's now in the Turtle, Mr. Blacksmith here, and
Captain's
Grave Digger, Captain's Curse. Well, Chad's building up his numbers as well. Struggling a little bit here. Now he's going to air it out.
He's going to get himself in trouble there. Wow. Unreal. What a spectacular rollover, Scott.
That's why you've got to live Vegas live. There are things that happen at the World Finals of this sport. They don't happen at any other sports anywhere. Chad Tinkler, a member of Team Gravedigger, so you know he's got freestyle in his blood, but he's here in Spider-Man.
Tinkler's already got a problem. Broken right rear planetary has locked up. Either the axle is shattered on that landing or the planetary, but he's got a problem there, and that's not going to work out well for him at all. Tough luck for Tinkler.
Yeah, he's still fighting.
Oh, he's going to fight.
Giving everything he's got here. Yeah, you can see right there, he can't give it.
He's dragging the tire.
Look at back right. It's not rolling at all, and that's it. Yeah, he's going to give him to do something. Now, Chad Tinkler, who was very impressive in the racing bracket earlier, now will try and take this Spider-Man team to, again, another high moment. And what a weekend it's been for Team Spider-Man as Chad airs it out right off the bat. It got started on the new edition to Double Down Friday when Barry Musauer and Spider-Man won the first ever Young Gun shootout. And then Chad was so good in racing, but man, he would love to take that next step and get up in that upper echelon of freestyle.
He sure would, and you know, he part of Team Gravedigger. We know this man can freestyle. And how many trucks has Chad actually driven out here in Las Vegas other than a Gravedigger truck?
The one I think we all remember as we watched Spider-Man put on some great moves is the triple he hit driving Monster Mutt Dalmatian. I mean, that stuck around for years. It was even the cover on the home DVD and the yearbook.
Yeah.
That was a move we'll never forget. Well, he's capable of that in this Spider-Man truck, and he's off to a strong start. Let's see if he can pick it up over these final seconds of regulation even more. Nice.
There we go, right on the chassis, riding it all the way across, sets it down just in time to combo it up with another move like this.
Still has a little over 20 seconds in regulation to impress that 6-judge panel up in the booth. Chad Tinkler and Spider-Man taking a run at the hot seat. Right now, the occupant is Alex Blackwell. Wolverine has the lead with a score of 18. Spider-Man may push him out. Look at that.
Nicely done.
And that is the final thing the regulation judges will consider because he's in bonus time now.
Oh, that was beautiful. I got to point out here, Scott, that's a semi-trailer. It's sitting on top of about a 5 to 6 foot pad of dirt. That is a tall jump to make. Just like this one is right here. Incredible. He's getting a big air tonight.
Beautiful job from Chad Tinkler and Spider-Man as he will fill bonus time. And once he's filled that 30 seconds, which is happening right now, the bonus judge is going to go ahead and put the score in. That doesn't mean Chad's going to stop, because it's about these fans, and all these drivers are committed to giving these great fans that come from all over the world to Las Vegas every year everything their trucks have and more. Nice job by Chad Tinkler and Spider-Man. Iron Man has the lead. Another member of Team Marvel, Spider-Man, Barry Musauer, the 2012 Young Gun Shootout champion from Las Vegas, is on the clock as we go freestyling. Boy, Ryan, I mean, we're kind of like the leader of the Young Guns as this guy goes big.
Big problem.
Here's another guy you know you got to beat every time out.
Right now, man, he's got huge problems. The angle of that jump tore the bead right off the tire, probably bent a pulling bar. He tried to correct with hitting the brakes, but man, he just held it a little too long, pulling the tire right off the bead. Now it's going to be hard to keep up.
However, he's still going, you know, the sign of a true champion here. He is going to continue on and perform to the best of his ability. Even though he's only running on 3 legs here, it's no problem. Barry Musauer, he's an outstanding performer and a great Young Guns driver.
He's so new. Honestly, I've never even drove on flat tire. So this is his first time ever. That's something all new
flat tire, you don't want to have to make a right turn because you run the risk of rolling over. But right there you can see with that flat tire, he come up here and hit that stack. And as he did that, and you witness right there too, it's turning to the left, but he's handling it masterfully.
Later on in the pack are going to win. They're going to have to really put something on.
On board with Barry Musauer and Spider-Man. Frank, you referenced the shock package. Is that just all about the landing, or does it have anything to do with the way the truck runs overall?
Boy, it has something to do with the overall running of the truck, Scott. You know, like Neil said earlier, you're never afraid to hit anything, but you're always afraid of the landing. Once you get that landing dialed in, like Barry had some big air right there, and you can tell how confident a driver is. Makes a big hit like that and keeps on going. You know he's got confidence in his truck and the suspension's set right.
Best momentum and flow at the start we've seen since El Toro Loco.
Oh, for sure. Barry played it safe over that jammer. You don't want to take too many chances
Well, I
too
think
early.
you saw what happened in the cold. You guys watch each other's runs, right?
Oh, for sure. That's the best way to know what's going on is watch the guy before you. And Barry's he's got a good run going here, not taking too many chances, but you can tell he's got the end goal in mind of filling his time and ending the run on a bang.
Yeah, that was really telling. He went to the same obstacle that flipped over.
Cody Sauce is probably not liking that move too much.
The one that flipped over Scooby-Doo, and he took it sweet and easy, but boy, he went after Monster Energy there. I thought he was going to knock the poor truck off the landing.
Boy, Scott, he's just continuing the big air assault here so far. Just keep him going with it.
Again, Monster Energy ran earlier, got stuck in a very fluke kind of strange situation, and the officials have decided to leave the truck there. Everybody knows it's there. In essence, it's a part of the track now.
It sure is now. It's a part of that track, and guys, you have to maneuver around it, and Barry's doing a phenomenal job. And it looks like we spoke of earlier, the guy's got that front clip tied down, so it doesn't seem to be affecting Barry too much.
Into bonus time with an impressive run thus far from Spider-Man. But it will end there, and he doesn't get any bonus points, I don't think. Maybe.
I know Bernard Light is in shape, and when he does these stunts, he is out of gas, but this truck has 1,500 horsepower, and all y'all gotta do is put the pedal to the metal. Bernard Light definitely in one of the best-looking Marvel trucks out there.
2022 Monster Jam Entertainer of the Year, competed on Arena Championship Series East this year, finishing 5th on a very highly competitive point series there with Weston Anderson taking the win. He has one previous international experience this year in Dresden.
Nice job, Bernard Light, getting some good air, and I love the way he's slinging this truck around, being very aggressive. This dirt is allowing the trucks to push, and it's not gripping too much on the edge of the BKTs, which makes it really fun to drive and good for the fans, throwing it into a nice donut.
Spider-Man, such an icon in the comic world, the movie world, as well as Monster Jam. With a minute left here in the run, nice slap wheelie there. But to go all the way back to 2001 when this truck first made his Monster Jam debut, there's 22 years of being a part of this sport. Hasn't been around for 9 years.
Huge air.
But the huge air, biggest air of the day in London, results in a slap wheelie. So this truck just by all means one of the all-time fan favorites, and great to see it back on a track here in London. As Bernard Light trying to get a freestyle win, creeps up over the step up, backside looking for a stop. He can't get the back end of the truck up.
Tries to throw a little two-wheel skills in there, miscalculates a bit, but throws it into a tiny bit of a nose wheelie, should help with the crowd score.
Bernard Light now trying to get something spectacular here to take a freestyle win. It would save his night. He has not had the best start to his day here, I should say daytime, as we look at that time change.
Oh, nice sky wheelie!
Into a stoppie almost had the nose wheelie, almost gripped it up in there in the gear change. Now comes back over, threading the needle, clips the right side of the pod. And that...
Make some noise for Bernard Light in The Amazing Spider-Man.